All right, everyone, here's a revised question that I sent out to you for number 6. Number 6 didn't work because of the original dimensions. You can still do the basic idea there, but I want to be consistent and correct you with this. So this new diagram is going to be pretty similar. We have two pairs. It's a kite with two pairs of consecutive sides, one pair of sides that are 6 units long. So in my picture here, I would have something that looks approximately like this, and I can draw this in here. Where this is going to be 6 and this is 6. It also has one pair of opposite angles that measure 120 and one would be 90. So in this case, I don't really know anything about this, the lengths of the x side there. So remember, the longer side is going to be paired up with the smaller angle, so to actually reach that farther distance. So in this case right here, to find that, I'm also given the perimeter is going to be this expression right there. So the perimeter is going to be 6 plus x, and that's going to be equal to that expression right there, 6 square root 6 plus 12. Here I can see that 6 plus 6 will cross off with this 12 over here, so I'll have 2x equals to 6 root 6, and I can divide through by 2 to give me 3 square root 6. So that means that this is going to be this length here and this length here, okay, 3 square root 6. So in this case right here, if you type 3 square root 6 into the calculator, you get a number that's going to be bigger than 6. It comes up to be approximately 7.35, somewhere in there. So I can see that x side is going to be longer, so it's going to be paired up with a smaller angle. So if this full angle here is going to be 90 degrees, that means that individually each of these is 45 degrees. And I chose these because this will work out with our 45, 45, 90 triangles here. Even though my diagram is definitely not drawn to scale here. So this makes things a little bit easier for us. So if this is going to be 3 square root 6 here, that means that the height and the base of the triangle on the top right there is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. And if it's getting cluttered, remember, redraw your picture here. So it'll look something approximately like this, where this is going to be 3 square root 6, okay? And this is at 45, 45 here. So when we have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, it's going to be x square root of 2 x. So in this case right here, this is going to be equal to, maybe we'll use a different variable, square root of 2 y, and I'll call it that, and this is y, and this is y here. So if I solve for y in this case, I can divide through by square root of 2, and I end up with y just being equal to 3 square root of 3. All right, square root of 6 over square root of 2 is square root of 3. So it's going to be both these values right here. So to save us a little bit of time, this is 3 square root 3, and the height of this is also going to be 3 square root 3. In the other triangle on the left-hand side of the kite, you can see that the measure, the full angle is 120, so this is going to be 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. So once again, I've chosen values that work out with a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So or this is going to be equal to 2 times the side over here. I'm going to call this A right here. It's 2 times A. So A is going to be 3. Okay? So really what I wanted to do from this thing was, depending on how you do this, like the area of the top big triangle plus the area of the bottom triangle there, because they'll be similar, or you can use the formula for area of a kite. It's totally up to you here. But I'm going to do the area of the kite is equal to 2 times the area of the big triangles. Okay? In big triangles, I'm talking about the top half of the kite and the bottom half of the kite. Because there's 2 of them and they're going to be congruent to each other, so I did it by times 2. So the area of the big triangle is going to be, the top one being 1/2 base, so the base is going to be 3 plus 3 square root 3, okay? And then the height of this thing is going to be 3 square root 3. Oh, put a bracket there to close it off. So in this case right here, there's a lot going on here, but remember the 1/2 and the 2 cancel each other out, so I don't have to worry about that. If I took 3 square root 3 and distributed this here, I'm going to end up with 9 square root 3 plus, and then 3 square root 3 times 3 square root 3. I always say outside with outside, inside with outside in terms of multiplication. So 3 times 3 is 9, and then square root of 3 times square root of 3 is just 3. So I end up with 9 square root 3 plus 27. Not a nice integer expression for this thing, but it still works. Like this is going to be my expression for the area of the kite, and this is going to be units squared out of here. Okay. Not the easiest in terms of the radicals here, but the basic idea is there. You can also use right triangle trig if you forget your 45, 45, 90 triangles. Okay, hope this helps.